welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. We've waited so long, and finally another season of college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Jacksonville State Gamecocks and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. North Dakota State headed toward the football and getting this season underway. He'll bring it out. It's Gentry. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Gamecocks offense as they take control of the football first. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Maybe some room here. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Savage. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. And now it'll be the Bison offense with its first possession of the game. And here comes the junior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the 2nd level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your 2nd level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns it. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number 1 job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. They'll run the screen, and they get him down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Looking to pass, it's Hayes. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And here comes the punt team. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play.
Snags it, and he's open. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Gamecocks come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. Caught by Williams on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking downfield on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
This offense is high octane, boy, and you just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
And he added the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Williams. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. On the ground, it's Scott. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Quarterback may change this route. And send the tight end in motion. Back to pass, it's Hayes. Caught. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Collins.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. They'll leave it with the lone back. Maybe a crease. He's now up to 52 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The 50. The 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Running inside, it's Scott. Oh, he's got some space. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air on first down. Under fire. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Scott. Got enough for the first. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. This time he wants to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Plucks it out of the air. And they stop him short. Complete the pass, but no first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Fires on the move. Finds a tight end down the gut. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Makes the catch. It's Johnson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And about the only thing good that happened on that last pass for the offense, completion percentage went up. 3rd down got longer. Using the quick game. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Dances away to buy time. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
He tries to take the top off. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
And this game is going perfect for the defense right now. They haven't been on the field that much. The offense hasn't had that many possessions. Here we are at the end of the first half. They're still pitching a shutout, and they're ready for this quarterback to take shots. They're sensing the frustration, and that time in perfect position, forcing that incompletion.
Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And that's the problem as an offense, man. You get in these 3rd and forever situations, and now the defense drops back, and they take away all the deep stuff, and you're trying to find some space, but it's just so hard to try to convert those 3rd and longs.
The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, the running back has it. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think he'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Going to try to get it himself. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've gotten nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, David.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
That's caught. It's Scott. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback, he throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Sends it back in motion. This is a designed run. Turning it on. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Johnson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to move the chains, they throw it complete to the left. The Gamecocks take a timeout, that's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Throws for the tight end.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. He's on the move. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Oregon, taking on the number 4 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Ducks trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Fargo. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard.
The Gamecocks will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he loses the football. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And the Gamecocks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
Ready. Red 54, ready to go.
They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They bring the punter onto the field now. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He will not make a fair catch, field the punt, and bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. Fires to the tight end.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. Right down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Scott. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Hayes. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Bringing the heat. And it's a sack.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd and 5. Just going to keep it after the snap. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Tight end now in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Looking for a huge play. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Running inside, it's Savage. And he used that spin move to put him in the spin cycle and gain extra yardage. The Gamecocks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. Good, right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And, man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
Hauls it in. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He now has 108 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Williams open on the right side. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10.
And that's a nice job by this offense.
Going for it all. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Under fire, and he never had a chance. We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll try to put points on the board with a field goal to start this 4th quarter. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all of these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. The run inside, it's Savage. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Moran. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Here's the return. Slips through the line. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7.
And it's his 4th interception of the night.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Savage. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gentry. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Moran. Got his man. Still running at the 40. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Trying to run, it's Savage. He's going for the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game 1, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught by Williams on the right. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion. Now 2nd and 2. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Caught over the middle. It's Scott. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it and make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Scanning the field is Hayes. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. And so they'll have one more chance. One possession behind. The pass interference penalty will give them an untimed down and a chance at a little glory. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And the kick here is good, so add 3 to the final total. That could be important to some if you like games of chance, but they're still coming up well short. And this is how this one comes to an end. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch with the coaches, and you're going to see the mess up.